Hi, I'm Chartered Marketer Tracy Heatley, and I thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Better Marketing Podcast, bringing you marketing magic in minutes. This is a podcast for service-based and professional service business owners and entrepreneurs that want to have more impact and get better results from their marketing. This episode is all about the difference between the free and the paid for versions of ChatGPT and what that means for your business. Why I believe that the paid for version is a no-brainer when it comes to getting high impact marketing results. Before we dive into this episode, let me introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me. I'm a chartered marketer. I'm a certified CIM AI marketing specialist, and I've been working in marketing and helping business owners like you for over 20 years. Alongside marketing consultancy and mentoring, I also train business owners and marketing teams to use AI effectively. So you can trust that this is based on real-world experiences for both my businesses and for my clients. Right, let's get started. So first of all, let's look at what is ChatGPT. As obvious as that might sound, if you're already using it, you will know roughly what it entails. And if you're new to ChatGPT, allow me to introduce you to it. ChatGPT is an advanced AI language model developed by OpenAI. At its core, it helps you generate text, answer questions, summarize, brainstorm, and even support with tasks like writing, research, and content creation. It's not a replacement for human expertise, but it is an incredible tool for speeding up workflows, sparking creativity, and supporting your marketing and business operations. In all honesty, I wouldn't be without mine. So let's look at the free versus the paid for versions and what the difference is. Let's start with the free version. There are a lot of business owners that are using the free version daily. My personal opinion is that you can create more of an impact with your marketing with the paid for version. But let me just give you an idea of what you can do with the free version, and then you can make your own choices. The free ChatGPT uses older models, and that means the information that's provided can be limited and out of date. It's much slower, and it doesn't have access to the most advanced capabilities, and at busy times, it can be unavailable too. For a casual user or someone just curious, it is a good starting point. It gives you an idea of its capabilities. But for serious business use, it has clear limitations that could be holding you back. Now let's compare it with the paid version, currently called ChatGPT+, priced at the time of recording this episode at $20 per month, which is roughly about £16.50 if you're in the UK. It's not expensive at all. You can access the most advanced model, which is faster, more accurate, and far better at understanding context. And it's improving all the time. You can use features like custom instructions, you can upload files, you can upload images, you can use it to integrate with other tools as well. It saves an enormous amount of time. And as we all know, time is money in business. We all have limited time, which is why this podcast episode is only going to be a few minutes, because we don't have capacity to spend loads of time doing things these days, do we? But the speed at which we can do things with AI when you're marketing is massive. The best part is that you can cancel at any time. You're not signing up for a long period of time. There's no long-term contract. And that makes it a very low risk investment for your business. And that's exactly what it is. It's an investment in your business. In my personal and professional opinion, the paid version is absolutely worth it. In fact, it's a no-brainer. And I promise you, I am not on commission from OpenAI. This is just my honest and humble opinion. I recommend that individuals within businesses each have their own subscription as well, rather than just sharing a login. That way, the settings, the savings, the prompts that you've got saved, any projects you're working on, because you can set projects up within the paid for version, any customizations, all of that is tailored to your role. I talk a lot about how important it is for you to train your AI, and part of that is giving it a clear understanding of you and your style. So it's important that it knows about you and your style. And that's part of the reason why I think everyone should have an individual one. But also you might have things on there that are, confidential, that you don't want anybody else within your business to see. If you're a small business and there's not a lot of people within your team, it's not going to cost an awful lot. And I think for most people would agree with me. If you're already using this, I'm sure you'll agree with me. And if you're not using it yet, I'm sure you'll end up agreeing with me that as soon as you start to use it, you wouldn't be without it because of the time savings and the effectiveness of what you can do with it. So let's have a look now at the security and the settings. This is something that people often overlook, but it's absolutely vital. And if I'm doing a training session, my training sessions are all one-to-one online. And if I'm doing a training session, the first thing we do is look at the settings because it's really important. So if you're using ChatGPT in your business, make sure you review the settings straight away. One key option and a quick tip that I'm going to give you now, if you haven't already done it, is the chat history and training toggle. If you have a look at that in your settings, this controls whether your conversations are used by OpenAI to train future models. For most business owners, it makes sense to turn this off so that your data remains private and isn't stored for training purposes. So if you're thinking about that and it's something that you're bothered about, then go ahead and do it. Go and change that now. Don't hang around. Always remember that ChatGPT isn't a secure data vault. It's not. You should never input sensitive client information, financial details, or anything that's confidential like that. You always need to be mindful of what you're putting in and the security. So you can keep things anonymous if you want to as well. It's up to you how much you share about your business. But if you're using it for anything to do with clients, just be mindful of that. The safest way to think about it is to treat ChatGPT like you would an external supplier. You wouldn't just go and share loads of data with a contractor, a freelancer, a supplier. You wouldn't. And if you would, then that's probably a conversation for you to have with somebody else. But just think and be mindful of the information that you're sharing. Only share what you're comfortable sharing outside of your business. And like I say, this is exactly why when I'm training clients, I take them through this on a step-by-step. I also provide them with a PDF manual that covers everything to do with the settings as well as prompts for marketing and things like that, so that they've got it there as a handy resource to go back to. There's loads of other information on my website as well. There's loads of blogs on AI that you might find useful as well if you like reading blogs too. But my clients love it because it means that they're leaving out all the guesswork and they can just follow a step-by-step structure. But go in, have a look through the settings and make sure that you're clear on it. You'll be surprised how many people just start using it and don't go in and adapt the settings. So do that. I can't stress that enough. Now, let me introduce you a little bit to ChatGPT Business. Now, at the time of recording this episode, OpenAI has just launched the business version of ChatGPT. And while I'm still experimenting and I don't have the full details on it just yet, let me share with you what the idea is. So the idea is that it will offer enterprise level features that have stronger security and better management for teams. So coming back to what I was saying about having your own subscription, really, this is for small businesses and professional services business that could do with bridging the gap between individual subscriptions and a company-wide solution. So it depends on how many people that you've got within your business using ChatGPT. It's very early days, but I will be keeping a close eye on this and I will share updates on future episodes if I think it's worth you knowing about it. But if you are thinking about having a number of different people using ChatGPT within the business, it's probably worth having a little look at this as an option. Now I want to focus on some real-world value. Now, whether I'm delivering ChatGPT training as a standalone session or I'm embedding it within my 8-week strategy cycle program, my clients always are taken aback by how much they can do with it. And when I'm doing these training sessions, we're doing live prompts and things like that to do with their business. I save all them and send them to them as well. So whilst they're training and learning, they've fully embedded it and it's all very much bespoke to their business. So if you're looking at this yourself, the more you use it, the more you'll realise how much you can actually do. And if you're not sure how to get the most out with your marketing, a 2-hour session with me, my clients say, is an absolute godsend for their business. I see them relax the shoulders and just feel the sense of relief, because one, it either takes pressure off them for the amount they've got to do, or it makes them realise how much more and how much better they can improve the marketing. They quickly realise how streamlining processes can save hours, improving creativity and sparking new campaign ideas, using AI as a reliable companion for strategy and planning and execution. Works really, really well for them. So maybe use the free version first and then upgrade to the paid for version. It's entirely up to you, but the results really are transformative. And once clients see the possibilities, I'm telling you, they often wonder how they ever manage without it. So now I'm going to give you some actions that you can take away now. Here are 3 simple steps that you can implement straight away, whether you're brand new to ChatGPT or you're using it already. So first of all, set your account up and set it up properly. If you're already using it, go back to your settings. If you're new to it, maybe explore the free version, like I say, but I would have a look at the paid for version if I was you. Remember, you can cancel it at any time, so it's worth testing for at least a month. Check your settings, go into your account, review the chat history and the training toggle. Decide if you want your data to be shared or not shared, and adjust everything accordingly to whatever suits you. This one step alone can give you greater peace of mind and security for sure. So try 3 practical prompts. Test ChatGPT on 3 areas of your marketing today. Maybe a LinkedIn post, maybe a blog plan or blog outline, and a customer email that you want drafting. Compare how long it would have taken you to do this with how long it takes ChatGPT to do it. Then work out if you think it's a good investment for your business. Whatever you do, make sure you learn to use ChatGPT properly. With the right training, with someone like me, a 2-hour training session can save you weeks and weeks and weeks of working things out on how to do this effectively. I've been using ChatGPT right from its infancy. The results are massive, and I'm learning all the time. Every single week, I'm finding something new that I can then share and pass on with my clients. So it's evolving, and we evolve, don't we? We learn as we go, but make sure that you train your AI effectively so that it behaves in the way that you want it to. You get the outputs that you want and you get the results that you want. These small steps can make a big difference, and they'll set you up with using ChatGPT more strategically within your business. So there's some key takeaways for you, some action steps that you can take straight away. So quick summary, the free version is fine for testing, but limited for business use. The paid for version is going to cost you around $16.50 a month if you're in the UK, $20 if you're in the US. It's faster, smarter, and absolutely worth the investment. You can cancel anytime, so there's very little risk of upgrading. Security and settings matter, so make sure you set your ChatGPT up correctly from day one. The business version is on the horizon and could open new doors for SMEs. And with the right training and guidance, ChatGPT can transform your marketing efficiently, creatively, and the output could be immense. So if you'd like to find out more about my ChatGPT training, whether it's a standalone or as part of my strategy cycle program, which helps small business owners develop their marketing strategy, head over to my website, which is tracyheatley.com. I'll put the website in the show notes for you. And let's connect on LinkedIn. If you're a business owner and you're on LinkedIn, do connect with me. You will find me on LinkedIn. Again, I will put the link to my LinkedIn profile on the show notes. I'm always sharing insights and tips. And of course, if you've enjoyed this episode, please do subscribe to the podcast and leave me a review. And remember, better marketing means better business. I'm Tracy Heatley. I thank you for tuning into this episode.